Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Idle Zeros, and happy Easter. If you are watching this, I don't know, the same week that I uploaded this. As you can see by my avatar, we have achieved his Easter skin and made it legendary, of course. I feel quite good about that. That's something I've been wanting for a long time because, well, of course, we need it for the stats. Damage reduction, HP attack. That's pretty good. Speaking of damage reduction, HP attack, here we have damage reduction, HP, and attack. It's the Hyperspace Hunter Ilamok skin, available from the event pack. I, of course, got it because I had to, right? Because HHA is going to be my second trans, and he's going to be a SAHY tenant. So it just made sense. Plus, a lot of people don't like it. I think it looks pretty good. I like the glowing eyes. I like the, whatever that thing is, a bat maybe? It looks very menacing. I think it looks pretty good. And I like the Easter theme, actually. We've got the Star Alchemist Easter skin, and then we've got the Ilamok Easter skin, which I will be able to use at some point, because we obviously only have like 1.4 Crystals of Transcendence. So we're a ways off from that. You'll notice my Starry is just about gone now. We did a ton of the event packs. These are bought out. Awesome. We're going to take us over to the Fantasy Factory. The Fantasy Factory is full complete. We did way more than we had to for the event, but since I was doing the pack and I don't plan on buying other packs, the rest of our stuff is just going to go straight into Aurora Stars so that one day we can buy out another event, maybe even for free. Wouldn't that be cool? I think so. Profit Orbs. I've done 7 out of 8 rotations. 600 was the max that you can do for points towards the event, and I've done exactly that. I don't know if I'll be able to get 28 more for the end of the event. If I have Profit Orbs in here, I'll buy them, sure. Oh, and Scrolls. We'll take the Scrolls. Yeah, if you saw last time, in the last video, we got absolutely decimated. I guess I just never bought the packs from here. So we'll do that now. Sorry if that's a bit boring. But what I plan to do today is we're going to test them out a little bit. Tower of Dreams just opened up again, so we're going to test them in, it's only depth 2. So if we don't just destroy it, I don't know, maybe I'll admit that Star Alchemist is bad. Just kidding, I won't ever do that because he's awesome. Even though he might have to be a giant killer to be even remotely considered good. And of course, there are better heroes to get than Star Alchemist Holmes Young. But for me, he's my favorite. So we're going to keep him. I don't know what skin I like more, but since I figure there might be people like me in my audience, what I'm going to do is we're going to run through with the skin, and I'm actually going to explain what the hell is happening when the skin goes, because it's quite flashy. But there's really no indication about what is actually happening whenever he uses it. It just looks like a bunch of random stuff. We got a second core, advanced core, so that's nice. I don't think we'll get a noble core. I don't think we need one. We don't need speed for tower. Moving on. What was I about to do? Okay, we're going to look at his skills. Just real quick. Okay. So, Star Prophecy Potion. There is a 100% chance to inflict perceptual disorder. Okay. That is what is happening when the bunny shows up in the active. You will see what I mean in just a second. Void Extraction Potion deals 1400% of attack damage to backline enemies, and then poisons all enemies. When he does the poisons all enemies, the second part, that's when the flowers show up. So it's a pretty awesome looking skin. I like it a lot. So without further ado, we're going to jump in here, and we're going to slow her down. He gets an active. Here come the flowers right there, and then here comes a bunny, and we've got perceptual disorder. So now maybe you might have a little bit better of an understanding if you didn't have one before about what's happening. But if not, I totally understand. It took me a very long time to actually just not see a bunch of random colors. But yeah, so now I understand it after using him for quite some time. In terms of the event, though, it's awesome, for free-to-play players who get lucky, in terms of spenders, it's really not that great. I think I got pretty bad value out of what I bought. And that kind of hurts to admit because we bought all the starry packs, which obviously could have gone towards hero copies or future events that are better, like Anniversary probably will be. So that kind of isn't good. But what did we get, actually? We got Splendid Fan. So we got 2 fan copies. That's nice. We obviously got the core. So that's good. We got a singular melon chest. And I think that actually might be it. So not great for what I bought. I'm rather sad about that. And as you can see, we did basically everything. I'm not even going to click on the land 3 because it's just going to make me sad because that's VIP XP. We haven't hit VIP 7 yet. So just know that. I didn't buy the event in completion, obviously, because if I did, I would obviously have gotten 3 cores instead of just the 1. But yeah, not spectacular. We've got some dubs there. Very, very nice. And actually, we're just going to skip these until we get to the challenge ones, the nightmare stages. And we'll see how those go. One thing I'm actually looking forward to is the crit damage stage, because this is the first account that I've had in a decent bit that actually isn't focused on crit damage. So I'm not expecting that one to be as much of an issue as it would be if I were running a Mockman account or obviously my LFA account. Struggles on that one a little bit. But now that we just use damage over time, it's not going to be a problem, I don't think. But then also keep in mind that my homes is super inflated compared to where we are in the game. So if he didn't actually perform well, that would be quite concerning at this point. So it's completely expected that we destroy these stages with him. Now, it obviously doesn't happen as fast as it would with a Mockman or an Aspen because those heroes, they burst round 1 and then that's kind of their thing. It's just they delete the team round 1 and then that's the game. So these one, he doesn't look as impressive because he's obviously not bursting round 1. But I think it's actually more fun to build a team that can actually survive instead of either you kill everyone round 1 or that's a bit awkward. Um, let's try again. Okay, so we get Perceptual Disorder off. Who's it going to go on? Asmodel the Dauntless. Okay, okay. There we go. Okay, the penny's dead. Well, one of them is, anyway. Okay, so we need the homes to dub the penny, I think. And it didn't work out. I think we might be dead here. Nope, the reflect armor didn't get us. Okay. So it was just a fluke. Just a fluke there, everyone. No need to roast me in the comments. He's okay. Star Alchemist is okay still. Oh, I need to show you actually what I got from the treasure, because we obviously got some treasure train currency from doing profit orbs. I got rather lucky. We'll go through this stage, and then I'll show you the ridiculous, stupid treasure that they introduced to the game. It seems like whale bait, and to be honest, they almost got me. They almost got me. I found myself staring at those treasure train packs for longer than I care to admit, but I I remained strong, or relatively strong compared to how I usually am. But what did we get? Nothing so far. Well, this one is 2 stars. Crit damage reduction. That for warriors exclusively. So I'm not sure how much that helps. But oh yeah. Oh, yeah. 1,000,000 fixed HP, 9,000 fixed attack. That's not awesome. But 4% all damage dealt for Transcendence heroes? Are you joking? Are you joking? That is an insane, insane treasure. And that's just level 1. That is just level 1. So anybody who's wailing on the treasure train this event, congratulations, because you're going to make out like a bandit in all likelihood. Honestly, I feel like a bit of an idiot for wailing on the treasure train on the Aspen account when I did, instead of waiting now, because obviously these treasures are pretty awesome. We'll switch back to the regular skin for now, just so you can just to mix it up a little bit. I plan to do some more PvP testing at some point. Not right now, but at some point. And then after I show you him killing some people, I will show you something less fortunate. And it's quite sad, but he can't do Seal Land. Not right now. Maybe later. We'll give it 4 tries just so I can show you what happens. And then I think we're running melodic. We'll obviously need to switch over to we'll switch over to the fan to prevent me from getting decimated. And then we might even switch to an HP stone. But generally speaking, he fell off quite a bit after Seal Land 25, at least in regard to Seal Land pushing. So what I'm thinking is that we might need to wait for HHA to make it to the account before we actually make more progress here. Which is okay, because he's a Fortress hero. So that's quite nice. Did we just do it? Are we doing it right now? I think so. Okay, awesome. I tried it 10 times off camera and then I got depressed. But now that we're recording, we were able to do it. So let's see if we can do Sealand 27. I can't believe it. We cleared Sealand 26. All right. I'm in a much better mood. Much better mood now. And yeah, this energy drain just kind of destroys us. But his final passive comes through because he clears his debuffs, or debuff now until it's sublimed. And he gives himself every potion imaginable. And he heals himself for 55% max HP. And then he just pretty much just guarantees an active skill, which is very nice. Very, very nice. I'm hoping we can maybe clear one stage of CLN 27, but that might be a bit too optimistic. Yeah, like the energy drain just makes no sense. But I'm sure it would make sense if I actually read their skills, but I'm not going to do that because I'm lazy. And you can't read their skills anywhere, I think. They might be online in an infograph, but that's way too much work for Idle Zeros to do. But yeah, so that's your update. Tower of Oblivion is a joke. We cleared Sealand 26, which I wasn't expecting, and then just for fun, we can attempt stage 112 in campaign. And it's not going to go very well. We're going to get slaughtered right here. Because the second the Fionas get their active skills off, it's going to be an L. We're going to get perceptual disorders on the Inosuke's, but it's not going to matter very much. Here it comes. One more active skill will put us down. Yep, there it is. Sad. Maybe we need HHA. Maybe we need a trans puppet to get lucky with the perceptual disorder. But we'll see. We've got 3 Ilamak copies that we can maybe awaken later. We might have another one in the bag, another 2 in the bag. Cool. And then I plan to buy another one in the auction house at some point. But I'm not going to do it now, obviously, because I'm not going to have Ilamak on the account for probably month or months. But anyway, thank you for coming by. I appreciate you taking the time. if you're thinking about spending on Easter, probably don't. Probably don't. I wish I hadn't. But we do have the skin now, so that's nice. Anyways, have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Stay tuned for more content.